in case you're just tuning in, I got Queen. Say it for me.
Yonasda.
On the line. And you were talking about you just up and left Phoenix and went to Baltimore. And that really struck me because I be telling people all the time, I meet a lot of independent artists that all they want to do is sit in the studio and record, but outside of the studio they don't do anything for themselves. And I be telling them, I tell so many artists, you got to step out on faith and you got to take chances. You know, I relocated here to Atlanta from Dallas, Texas after having a motorcycle accident. I just up and moved here and everything's been lovely ever since 2002. So I want you to explain to them. You said you drove 36 hours to Baltimore, Maryland.
Yes.
Did you know anybody in Baltimore?
Yeah, I have a small family in Baltimore on my father's side, and I wanted to get to know my father's side of the family because my father was in and out of prison all my life. And so, and because the minister, the Farrakhan family adopted me and my brother, that was really just the family that I really knew. And also my mother's family in Pine Ridge, South Dakota. Shout out to all the Lakota tribe in Pine Ridge, South Dakota. But yeah, so, I agree with you. I think that even though I represent Phoenix, Arizona, because it's a place that I do call home, but I travel everywhere, and the thing is that you have to step out on faith and let go and let God, and I would say that really my whole story, my life thus far is a testimonial of that, of actually, I could be in the studio all day fantasizing and writing about fantasy. Or I could be in the studio and then talk about reality and my experiences of actually, I always say that, we are bigger. You have to be bigger than your hood.
Right.
If God gave us all this world, He didn't just give us a piece of house. He gave us this world. He said, man, you're over this world. You're over earth. So why can't we not travel? It's so crazy how they, mainstream or the government or, they instill so much fear into us, thinking that we must stay within our avenues or stay within our Martin Luther King Boulevards, and we can't leave out of that, or we can't go out to the woods or to the forest or, go to the too far lakes away from the city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
Or to see the Great Wall of China and Egypt and all these wonderful, wonderful wonders of the world of God. And so the thing is that, like in Jay-Z's last album, he has traveled the world. And even though he's a lot of people said that, he grew up a lot lyrically and what he's talking about. Well, this man has seen all over the world. Have seen all over the world. Why couldn't he talk about his experiences when he first went to Africa?
Right.
Or when he gave, I want to hear that. I want to know, give me, because hip-hop is news. Rapping is news. It's the news for the hood. Right. And then, so if someone leaves out the hood, talk about what you saw when you left out the hood. You know what I'm saying? And let us, so we could be, so it inspires our young people to be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to Africa. Yeah, I'm going to Japan. You know what? Bump that. I'm leaving out of my little city. You know what I'm saying? And leaving. So the thing is that that's what I have done. I haven't traveled outside of the United States as of yet. I'm planning on to before 2009. But thus far, I've traveled to every single state, and I drive by myself everywhere. And my grandfather usually is like, he gets scared, and he's like, you need to have security around too. But I get in my car, and I just go. And I just let go and let God, and be like, okay, God, just protect me, cover my car, and I'm driving, and I will just drive.
Hey, I can understand that.
Yeah, and I think that and then I talk about all that that's going to be all in this upcoming album, what things that I've seen and things like that or whatever. And so we're bigger than our hood, and we need to get out the mentality of this hood mentality and start getting on the international mentality.
Hey, I agree with you. Well, I want to thank you for taking the time to call in and let my listeners know a little bit about yourself. And I'm getting ready to jump into your Powwow single because they've been going crazy over there. But before I before I do that, can you let them know of any websites or MySpace pages that you have going on so they can go check you out, and also introduce your single because I'm getting ready to jump right into it.
Yes, this is Queen Yonasda. You can check me out on myspace.com. That's Queen, Yonasda. It looks like Yonasda, but it's Yonasda, and it means precious jewel in Navajo. But we are about to go into the hottest. I mean, this song right here is a headbanger, and it's also going to teach you something about a powwow, which is a social gathering. But we're about to do it this 2009, 10, 11. This new dance craze, a new dance song called Powwow. Queen Yonasda, get 'em. Me and DJ, Katie, Handyman, we doing it real big. Y'all gotta check it out. Powwow. Let me take you to a powwow. Let's go. Hey y'all, ho. That's what it is.